Hit me with some bird sounds.
Rockin' and a rollin'. Well,
What bird was that?
that was a flat one.
That was a dying bird. CliffBeats don't script off the rip, but the one and only.
Your girl Karen.
Who never knows when we're live or not. I like to keep her on her toes. We got Eminem, Good Guy, featuring Jessie, Reyez. Guys, do me a favor, go like, go subscribe. Please show love to Eminem. And baby, what should they do if they enjoy watching with us?
Oh, hit that subscribe, please.
She was like, I'm sick of saying it. But please hit that subscribe button. We have to remind you because people forget sometimes. We'd love to have you too. It's fun. We have a great community and family here that I'm very proud of, and we just like hanging with you. But we have Eminem, Good Guy. You know Jessie Reyez, right?
We have an official music video. Yes, I do.
Okay. But this is Karen's first time checking this out. I already liked the video. Please like, go subscribe, and we're gonna jump into this. Oh, I forgot about. We gotta do Kid Cudi, Eminem, The Adventures of Moon Man and Shady. There's so many songs. Don't worry, we'll be doing side quests. Probably before we jump into the next album. But here we go. We're jumping into this. You ready?
Oh, Jessie Reyez. Okay.
You ready?
Ready. Oh.
We just got done doing a bunch of songs off this album. We also did Jonah Lucas, I'm Not Racist. We got a lot of stuff coming, guys, so just be prepared. We hope you guys enjoy.
Damn.
Since you bought the jury, they'll call me guilty. They'll call me guilty. You bought the jury, they'll call me guilty. Even though you know the real me, you can't be the cheater, convincing unbeliever. And I ain't in my feelings, I'm out. But I let you say that you're the good guy. 'Cause this ain't what love looks like.
Oh, girl.
Good guy. Play like you're the good guy.
Here we go, again, from heroes to villains. Used to be yo, Romeo, but we both were jilted a couple of times. So we had a slippery slope to deal with, but still it gave me hope that we'll get through it together. A severed earlobe, mailed to you in an ENVE lope would be dope. But what kind of lengths can you go? Pull a Vincent Van Gogh just to convince a damn hoe to be a housewife who outright lies. She's blackout drunk, now she's backing out my drive. I ran outside, why is she trying to act out? She's just about my size. Hit me in the mouth twice, guys. When someone you die for sticks a steak knife in your heart, do you try more? Another late night in, she stumbles through my door, lets the daylight in, and all we do is fight more. And I ain't violent, but she's going through my drawers to plant the KY in. I'm getting accused by a whore who smells like St. Ides and who's probably screwed 5 more guys, sucked 8, 9 men. I'm taking 2x4s to our 8x10s. Picture 2 I tore out the frame, I win. Put up a new high score, beat this game I'm in, and here's some 2-ply for when you date my friends in order to wipe your ass. When you moved your bowels, when we renewed our vows. This the thanks I get. I'm waiting for the day I can hear you say, Marshall, what a skank I've been. And there's a new guy, you're being replaced by him. Got your tubes tied for him, got that boob job for him. Hurts me to my core, but the pain I'm in. After you I swore to make the gray skies end. Here come the rays like wind, you get a pay hike. And am I the good guy or do I just play like him and hope that he dumps you? It's like a dream come true, just a scream fuck you. Guess you take life in the same way you play dice then. 'Cause you just look at me and roll them little snake eyes. And
Since you bought the jury, they'll call me guilty. They'll call me guilty.
Look a little caught up over there.
I'm stuck. She's going hard on him.
So I'm gonna let this wrap up. I might bring it back for some lyrics. Hold on. I want to commentate on this, or we should talk about this. Hold on.
Okay.
You bought the jury, they'll call me guilty. Even though you know the real me, you can't be the cheater, convincing unbeliever. And I ain't in my feelings, I'm out. But I let you say that you're the good guy. 'Cause this ain't what love looks like. You can't be be the cheater, convincing unbeliever. I ain't in my feelings, I'm out, but I let you say that you're the good guy. Play like you're the good guy. Play like you're the good guy.
Holy hell. 10 out of 10 on those boots, girl.
You're focused on the damn boots. I'm over here thinking about the lyricism.
Gotta focus on something else and not just weep through everything.
She's like, I'm gonna keep crying, guys. Now
Man.
there were some bars and stuff I wanted to comment on.
You can take me back. Her voice is incredible.
Well, that's one thing I remember hearing Em say was like when he heard Jessie Reyez, he was like, "There's something special about that girl." And her writing is phenomenal. Like she writes her own music, everything. Like she is like a masterclass. And she was very young. I think Eminem was like one of the first people to like really try to put her on. Like, you know, I respect that about M too. Is like he'll work with artists like that aren't even really known, but he thinks are special, and he'll put them on a track. Just like you know, good guy and nice guy. In my eyes, I feel like he's pulling from a bunch of emotions. Obviously, it sounds like his struggle with his past relationships, but then you're also hearing it from the perspective of him in hip hop. Now you caught the line about the, you know, basically cutting off his ear, put it in an envelope, you know, then Vincent Van Gogh can convince a damn hoe who outright lies. Okay, so you caught that line. Yeah, so basically that's what it reminded me of, and him talking about, you know, him hitting a new high score and stuff like that, because, you know, and also then he goes into talking about, you know, you get a boob job for him and get all these things, hurts me to my core. So talking about like, you know, when you date my friends, so these are also peers in hip hop with them. You know what I'm saying? Like our relationship's coming to an end. So it's like him and hip hop keep having this off and on relationship, and he's always alluded to this throughout his entire career. I mean, you think about 25 to Life. Remember that song from Recovery? My life sentence is served and I'm leaving you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you can see in the end, after that very famous painting, I forget the name of it. I apologize. I can't think of it right now. But she's crying as she's holding him after she just killed him. Because hip hop knows it'll never be the same without Eminem. You know? It's crazy to think like that. It's crazy to even think about hip hop without Eminem.
It is crazy.
Yeah. When she was swinging that knife, man, I felt like she stabbed me. I was like,
I think that's like the thing about like her acting was really good, very impressive. Like
they both did a great job.
yeah, but I'm used to his, right? Like I've seen at this point many of his videos, but like hers is the first time that I see her in this dynamic of like nearly deranged, like just losing her. She comes, granted, I mean, in the beginning, she's coming out of the dirt and somebody had to put her there. So, you know.
Yeah, and you could even see like she's got like snot and like slobber, and she doesn't. It's part of that, the acting part. And it's really good. Karen's saying it's really good on her part to wipe it off. Like, put herself back together. You know what I'm saying? Put her hair back up. All right, I'm going back in to face this motherfucker.
Walks in the house like,
and he's got his chin up like, I'm back, bitch. And she was just like, why did you do that to me? You know
I'm glad you got your chin up, cause bam, bam.
Mike Tyson didn't throw a damn punch in the last fight, but anyways, that hurt all of us.
That was crazy though. It made me really intense watching them fight.
Yeah. I mean, it's just it's really like it's heart wrenching for me, or gut wrenching, should I say? Because I think of Eminem's career, and I think of, you know, his relationship with. Everyone gets on me about this, but here I'm going to tell you guys something, dude. When you go through something traumatic in your life and you're a songwriter, you're going to pull from those emotions. You might not have them anymore, but you tap into it to be able to create songs like this. So yes, I understand he hasn't been with Kim for a long time, but remember, he mentioned it in here too. He said when we renewed our vows, Eminem and Kim got married a second time. Eminem also made a comeback in hip hop a second time after he almost died. So it was a double entendre right there. People get upset when I make the correlation between him and Kim, but I keep reminding people like, hey, like that's his baby's mother.
Yeah.
He's going to love her no matter what until the end of time.
And it doesn't seem like he's had like another significant person that he's kind of brought out into the world. So you can only imagine that his songs relate to what he feels and what he's gone through in his life.
Well, think about it like this. obviously we don't know M personally, but think about this is me. I'm just guessing. Kim was the only person that really knew him when he wasn't famous, that he was dating. Then you get all this success. Now you don't know who the fuck to trust.
Yeah.
And anybody you do start to date, you kind of start to see, you're like, what the fuck? Like, this is some weird, shady shit. Like when we did River, you know, maybe he did end up in a shitty situation with some girl that was married and he didn't know, she lied to him. Like, oh yeah, it's almost over. It's hanging on by a strand. But then oh wait, she is really married. Oh, we almost had a baby. You can't have that fucking baby. You know, like maybe that really did happen. And Eminem's just scarred. Like he even said it in Normal. Maybe something's wrong with me. And it's time for, should I look in the mirror?
Yeah. He reflects a lot in a lot of the songs, for sure.
Yeah, I always say this is his therapy.
Yeah.
It's just, and you don't really get that a lot with a lot of artists these days. You know, they're like kind of putting on acts and stuff like that. That's kind of why I appreciate Em's music more.
Or a lot of redoing things that have already been done.
Yeah, this is why like I gravitate towards like Pac and because Pac, you know what I'm saying, like when I know people talk about he had a persona and all this stuff. I totally get it, yeah. But still, like Pac was still so soulful and so real in his music.
Mm-hmm.
You know, same with M. I appreciate that more than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too. I appreciate music that makes me feel emotion as much as I am like about it. But yeah.
I love this. I love this beat too. I think the beat's from I think it's a loop from it's a Japanese. I can't think of it right now. Damn it. Anyways,
I don't know, but I just love that chorus when it says like, what does she says? You bought the jury, so they'll call me guilty. Like,
yeah. So no matter what, they're gonna call me guilty.
And at the end of the day, like, I mean, if you're talking about hip hop, right, you're talking about like magazines where obviously the people who own the magazines get to do what they want. Mm-hmm. But also when in a relationship, right, like when you tell the story your way, or when you're telling your version of the story, you're really just seeing your own. So you are ultimately just going to find the other person, quote unquote, guilty because you're the person who is the one creating the judgment, you know.
And there's two sides to every story. Yeah. It's the song was done very well. I really love the video too, and seeing Eminem get stabbed up and wrapped up when usually he's the one wrapping people in body bags.
It was refreshing.
Karen goes, it's refreshing. I didn't like it. I like it the other way around.
Look, she came out the ground. She came out the ground. Somebody had to put her there.
You know what? For that, we're jumping into Homicide. All right. We love you guys. Stay safe. We're going to finish up Kamikaze, too. We got a lot of music coming your way, guys. Go like, go subscribe. Thank you for we hope you enjoy our little mini podcast sessions after each video when we talk about this stuff. I think a lot of people leave. But...
We're having a homicide?
No, it's a song. We love you guys. Go like, go subscribe to Eminem. We love to have you to hit the subscribe button. If you ever need me, I always say this in my videos, please shoot me a message. Guys, you're never alone. You're never alone. There's great people. You could join my Discord too. It's free. It's an amazing community. Just know that you always have people here if you need someone to lean on, okay? We're not doctors by any means, but there's some great people in the community, and would love to have you. Ready? Mm-hmm. All right, on to the next one. Follow us there. And I think since we just seen Eminem get tied up and body bagged, we need to go watch Homicide. Let's go.
Homicide.
All crazy.
Somebody else gets body bagged.
You.